Top of the morning to everybody.
WQHD HD1 New York.
Hello, wake it up. Good morning, Tri-State. It's High 97 Mornings with Mero. High 97.
Yeah, it's Friday, baby. Yeah.
Good morning.
You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? High 97 is Mornings with Mero, 6 to 10 a.m. Today's a special day, y'all, because it's Friday. Make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Turn up.
Thank God.
Thank God. You know what I'm saying? We made it through. You know what I mean? They thought I couldn't do it. They said, Mero, could you get up at 3 a.m. every day? And I said, yes, I can. And I lied. You know what I'm saying? But we here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mia Bella's in the building.
Good morning.
Kaz is in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What's good?
DJ Kaz 1 on the wheels of steel. You know what I'm saying?
Good, top of the morning,
Are you watching today because it's Friday?
What's up?
Are you watching today because it's Friday?
Of course.
Come on, baby.
It's Macho Friday.
Macho Fridays. You know what I'm saying?
Macho Friday.
Well, of course, the one and only Shiny Culture on the boards, baby. You know what I'm saying? Wagwan. He's the one that's banging on you if you get spicy on the calls. You know what I'm saying?
All day. Click.
Clack. Yo, listen, we got a big show ahead of us today. You know what I'm saying? It's closing the week.
Yes, sir.
It's cold. And the big snow is coming, so we got the mayor himself, Zohran Mamdani, is going to be calling in at the 8 a.m. hour. You know, we got some snowstorm movie suggestions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, Mabel? I'm
this.
sure, you know, you got some things for us, you know what I mean? For prep us fellas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To keep our ladies satisfied when we hunker down for this snowstorm. You know what I mean?
I got you.
You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Nicki Minaj and her Home Sweet Home, you know what I mean? Things have happened there. Drake is still not like us, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying?
A story that will never die. Continues.
I don't know. And he keeps kicking the can down the road. It's not us.
Man, listen,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
tired of talking about this, but he won't stop giving us things to talk about.
Stop it. You know what I'm saying? So Drake is not stopping. Obama was like, let me give y'all something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Might be running for a third term, maybe. I don't know. Michelle talked about it. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about that. And I got a crazy story from my days as an educator that might disgust you on this Friday. And also, we got them tickets, baby. Lopez Shakur.
Yeah, big
at the
one.
Garden.
New
You know what I'm
Jersey,
saying?
New York.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
What is your commute looking like on this Friday? You know what I mean? The weather is inclement. You know what I mean? Spell that, Cam Newton.
N-L-C-L.
So call us up, 1-800-223-9797. Let us know how your commute is going. Let us know how you're going to get ready for the storm. Let us know how you're doing in life, baby.
Yes, sir.
Holla. Mornings with Mero.
Good morning, New York.
Yes, yeah. 97 Mornings with Mero. Holla at your boy. What's the commute looking like out there?
It's clean right now. I'm on my way to New York City right now. I'm going to the Lincoln Tunnel right now. Traffic is really good.
Good luck. Oh, it's good.
All right.
Okay, wow. I've never heard that sentence before. The Lincoln Tunnel is looking good.
We'll see how long that lasts, though, man, especially with this storm coming. Where you heading into, man? Heading into work?
Yes, I drive landscaping company.
Okay. Oh, you dropping off piss samples. Okay. A lot of people is going to lose their job because of you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow.
Haven't had to pee in a cup in many years.
Yeah,
Thank God for the culture.
Yo, shout out to the culture. We haven't had to piss in cups in a long time, baby. Listen, if you got to pee in a cup, listen, make sure it's clean. All right? Friday, Mornings with Mero. Yo, stay tuned right there because I got a nasty story about when I was teaching in the South Bronx. And also, we got the mayor, Zohran Mamdani, calling in, telling you how to prep for this storm because it's going to be serious. Hey!
Yo.
Let's go, baby. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. You know what I'm saying? The gang is in the building. And I talked to y'all previously on the break about odd jobs. You know what I'm saying? And one of my jobs was teaching as an educator. You know?
In the Bronx, right?
Yes, in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Very
Salute
benevolent.
to you, guys.
Give me my flowers.
Shout out to all the teachers, man.
Shout out to the teachers.
Essential.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Essential, yes. Thank you. Shout out to me about, you know what I'm saying? Give me my props every day. Goddamn. It feels good. Oh, but teachers, listen to this, because I need y'all to call up and give me your version of this, okay? So I'm teaching in the South Bronx, okay? It's junior high school,
Okay.
6th, 7th, 8th grade.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm there as a paraprofessional. I'm on my way to being a teacher, okay? This is step number one. I'm a teacher's assistant.
Got
you
it.
know?
All right.
So there's two types of paraprofessionals. Yo, if you're listening, call me up. and explain it to the crew. You know what I'm saying? There's two types, right? There's the one that just covers the whole class. Like, I'm in charge of Kaz, I'm in charge of Shani, I'm in charge of Mia Bell. Kaz, when he's a little wild, but we gonna keep him in check, you know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be all right.
Okay.
Then there's the crisis paraprofessional, which is like, yo, this little dude is wild, so we gotta keep, he need a one-to-one.
Everybody needs
you know
to pay extra eye on him.
Right, he
Yes.
needs a handler.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like a little Travis Scott. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody with me all the time, make sure I'm doing the right thing. So I had one of those kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say your name because, you know, radio. And his thing was just like, he didn't want to be in class, never. So he would take these long bathroom breaks.
Okay.
And at a certain point, the other teacher in the class was like, yo, you got to go down there. You got to make sure that he gets in and out on time. And I'm like, hold on. Are you telling me to go into the bathroom with a child? And I was like, and then it was like, no. Just make sure that he don't stay in there for 25, 30 minutes. Knock on the door, do whatever you got to do.
I already don't like the optics of this, but go ahead.
Oh, man.
Horrendous optics.
Yes.
So we go in there. He goes in the bathroom.
Okay.
He's in there for a very long time. I knock on the door. He ignores me. Now I'm getting upset. Because now, like, my job is on the line. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Teachers Union. Very strong union. But, yo, ain't no union going to save you when your kid is out of the classroom for 4 periods straight.
Of course.
So now I'm like, all right. Now I'm getting aggravated. Knocking on the door. No answer. I go in there. My man is sitting in the stall with the door open.
Oh, no.
Dropping a deuce.
Oh, no.
Door open.
Just sitting on the toilet.
On the toilet, which, by the way, if y'all don't know what a junior high school bathroom looks like, you don't want to know. If you've ever been in a Port Authority bathroom, imagine that times 12. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? It's the worst. A gas station bathroom in the side of the road in Virginia, 20 times worse. So this kid is already...
Pants around ankles?
Pants around ankles, bro.
Straight up eye contact. But
Teacher,
how are you?
Like we in jail. Like, yo, eye contact like we in jail. Mystery liquids all over the floor.
Oh, no.
They got the pants around the ankles. Nasty work. Vision it.
Don't.
Or don't.
I don't want to envision it.
So, not only
smell
is he
it.
in there dropping a dub, look at me in my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, we got to go. Get up. Let's go. Wash your hands. Do what you got to do. I'm gonna go over there so I don't see any of this.
Yeah.
You do it. Handle your business and let's get out of here. This guy looks me straight in the eye, stands straight up, pulls his pants up, and walks right out of the room.
Oh, no.
Just like,
Oh, no.
No hand washing, no
wiping,
no nothing.
Wow.
just eye
nothing.
contact.
Just close the door behind him, didn't even
That's
swipe
it.
his feet.
They didn't even nothing, brother.
disgusting.
Nasty.
That's disgusting.
Nasty work. So, New York City, public school teachers, educators, call us up, 1-800-223-9797. Let us know what is the nastiest, craziest, most insane thing you've seen at work without implicating yourself or any children. You know what I'm saying? Holla. Mornings with Mero. Hi, 97 Mornings with Mero. You know what time it is, baby. It's Friday.
Yes, sir. Happy
Wake
Friday,
it up, baby.
people.
You know what I'm saying?
Wake
Especially if you
that
off
ass up.
tomorrow. You dig? Yo, listen, I'm going to play back the callers that called in about the craziest thing that they've seen at school later in the show. But we're going to put that on chill for now because inclement weather is coming. And Mia Bell got all the info for you. Let's go.
You ready for it? Because the snow is on its way, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not ready, but you're going to be
It's going to be here
Prepare
anyway.
the city, Mia Bell. Prepare the city.
Put us
Now,
on. What's up?
Listen closely. The rain is going to begin late Saturday or early Sunday, possibly lasting to Monday. But it's also going to be a lot of snow, 3 to 12 inches.
Love it.
Okay.
Wait, what? Sorry?
And that is the crazy part because we go from 3 to 12. It's either going to be a little bit or a lot of
That's
it.
a lot of
what she said.
fluctuation.
Exactly.
That's a big range.
I've seen so many memes where it's like the biggest storm ever, or maybe when's it gonna start? Sunday? Maybe Monday. We don't know. What's gonna happen?
Right now, all I can say is that Zohran Mamdani is ready to get the streets brined.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay?
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, he's going to tell us.
Yeah.
He also wants, the cleanup to be very fast. As soon as this snow finished falling, he wants everybody out in the streets cleaning it up so we get back to work.
Gotta keep the city moving for sure.
Exactly.
Shout out to sanitation. And Jimmy again. Holla.
I'll let Zohran tell you guys personally. Let's get that, Shawnee.
I ain't.
My fault. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. You said he's gonna brine the streets. I feel like he only
Brine the
streets.
streets.
I was like, yo, we talking about the chicken fingers yesterday. Yeah.
He's gonna grind the highways, the major streets, the bike lanes too. No more snow, no ice. We don't want all of that accumulating and getting us in trouble.
Leave those bike lanes covered up, though.
Exactly.
Why you on a bike after a snowstorm, fam? Like, cut it out.
Don't be bike phobic. Come on.
Here we go.
Listen, I'm just trying to protect them. Have you tried riding a bike in the snow and ice?
Yo,
Nah, not a long
Yeah, that's what
time.
I'm talking about. Like, yo, these guys,
grown.
they're gonna be out there on the e-bikes doing donuts in the snow. Like, what are we talking about?
If them city bikes had like the gears you could change, like mountain bikes back in the day, I'd go for it. But shoot.
All right, so here's Mamdani.
We are going to begin citywide pre-snow treatment. What that means is that we will brine all highways, major streets, and bike lanes to mitigate snow and ice accumulation, and we are also going to accelerate cleanup once the storm has passed.
okay.
Gotta love it, man.
Damn.
And it's a big
Breaking it
test
down.
for him,
You're on
low key,
point.
because any elected official, especially in this city, the first real test is how you respond to a major weather emergency around the city and getting them back up in time. We've seen a lot of mayors, a lot of elected officials kind of, falter at this opportunity. So seeing Zohran and seeing how he responds to this is going to be very interesting, especially if it's the type of storm that is supposed to be the ones that we talk about for years as it's been predicted.
Shutting the city down.
We'll see how it goes, though, man. I've heard this before.
96.
There will be outreach teams that are going to canvass to, vulnerable New Yorkers who are out on the streets to make sure that they have shelter and make sure that everybody stays warm.
Yeah, that's very important, man. There's a lot of people out there in the streets who want to make sure that they're taken care of,
That's
somewhere
a fact.
warm, and keep them in a safe
In a
place.
warm
the city.
bed.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out, kids on your way to school that are listening right now. Let me put you on.
Yeah.
This is a good way to make some money. I know you probably we haven't had a big storm in a long time,
talking
so a lot
about
of these
this.
kids don't know, bro.
Get your hustle on.
Get your hustle on, get your shovel on. Be like, yo, y'all need me to dig your car out?
Yeah.
That'd be $50. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Hit me when I'm a hustler off of that.
About to say $50. I mean, the inflation's going crazy. They tried to shovel my sidewalk a couple days ago. It was asking for like $150, $200.
No.
It is, baby. Inflation.
That's what it is. I'm just talking about the car. We talking sidewalk. That's a whole different
Sidewalk
sidewalk.
is different,
All right.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Damn, so maybe I'm cheap. My bad.
Right.
Yo, coming up, we got Nicki Minaj and her home sweet home, and Obama running for a third term. Keep it locked, because Zohran Mamdani is on the way
Big Zo.
to talk about the inclement weather and how we gonna do it. And Brian. What is it,
Brian
Mero?
of the streets.
It's Friday, baby. Let's go.
WQHT HD1 New York.
It's time to wake up. High 97 mornings with Mero. This is New York, the real New York. New York, let's go.
Only on Hot 97.
Yeah, Hot 97 mornings with Mero.
Good morning, good morning, good
Good
morning.
morning. You know what I'm saying? Happy Friday. You know what I mean? Turn up. Because it's Friday. You know what I mean? You got a couple
Made it.
hours. Yo, we going to hold your hand through
Yes,
until
sir.
10 a.m. And then we going to pass the baton to Drewski. But in the meantime, Nicki Minaj has avoided the forced sale of her $20 million Hidden Hills mansion after paying $500,000 judgment owed to a security guard who accused her husband of assault.
Yeah, to make this just regular people terms, it's like when T-Mobile calls you to pay your phone bill, and the third month is like, listen, if you don't pay his phone bill,
We cut you off.
cutting you off. Nicki Minaj did the rich person version of that, right? The payment came just as the judge was prepared to authorize the sale, with the guard's lawyer telling Rolling Stone that the judgment was official. All right, Nicki Minaj stopped the force of the sale of her $20 million Hidden Hills mansion by paying $503,000 at the very last minute. The judgment came from a 2022 lawsuit filed by ex-security guard Thomas Weidenmuller, who said her husband, Kenneth Petty, assaulted him in 2019.
503,000. That 3,000 was a junk fee.
Yeah.
That was a junk fee. Zohran's getting him out of here.
Minaj at
That was a
previous
service fee.
Nicki had been ignoring the lawsuit for quite some time and leading to a default ruling, and the court moved to force the property's sale. At the January 22, 2026 hearing, Weidenmuller's lawyer confirmed she finally paid the debt, making the sale unnecessary. And the lawyer described the payment as an 11th hour development, arriving just before the judge was expected to authorize the sale. We've all been there before with phone bills, gas bills, light bills. Like, yo,
Run into the management office like, yo, I got you. Don't put this thing on my door.
You know what? I was would hate to be that famous to where everybody knows
Yeah.
the payments on your crib.
Yeah,
The fact that this is going on in your life.
Yeah.
It's being talked about on the radio to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird though, because I wonder why they wouldn't just handle that from the beginning. Like, why wouldn't she just send her lawyers to be like, fight the case from the beginning? Or, you know, sometimes they do arbitration where it would end up being less than what they're suing for.
Right.
But she just kind of said, yeah, nah, I'm not even gonna bother going to court for it. It's
I'm not showing up to court.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy. And now, because you understand, like Cass said and like you said, it was a forced judgment of selling a home. They were like, okay, cool, we're gonna give this guy a default judgment. He won just because she didn't show up to court. So he got an easy $500 just because she didn't even show up.
Right.
Yep. Same reason why we ain't pay that phone bill on time. She got a lot going on.
Yeah, she definitely does have a lot going on. If I had to put my tinfoil hat on and think what was really happening and the people she's been surrounding herself with for the past several months, I feel like she probably thought she was gonna get a hookup from somebody. So like, hey man, listen, like, you know,
Yo, listen.
I got this thing going on at this house. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Trump.
Like, yo,
you
look out for me.
You call my girl Erica up. You know what I'm saying? She got mad rings on. You know what I'm saying? She
Erica was like, oh, you going through that? Man, I know somebody. Yo, I got you.
Don't worry about
She
it.
went there, did the show, and it's like, yo, you gonna look out for me with the whole Hidden Hills thing? And she was like,
I got you next week. Listen, this is our turning point when I turn away and give you no money.
Or maybe they did. But anyway,
my math ain't that crazy.
Not
Though.
enough.
503,000, 20 million.
But it ain't enough.
I'm not no math whiz, but $20 million is way, way more than 503,000. So I think, all things considered, Nicki Minaj made out all right when it came to this.
Hey, otherwise it would have been the Weidenmuller estate. You know what I'm saying? For 20 mil. Yo, listen, we are coming back with this rumor about Obama running for a third term.
Oh, man. I got
coming
some
up
strong
now.
feels about this one.
Well, we're going to get into it, Cass.
Let's get into it.
and don't forget.
Don't worry.
and your boy Drake's just not letting it go.
He's not.
boy.
Drake is not letting it go. Man, what are you doing?
You should have took Cole's advice and backed out.
Backed out. You know what I'm saying? But you know who's not backing out? Our fearless leader, the sword of Allah, Zohran Mamdani. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's checking in with the snow report at coming up next.
The snow report. No Jeezy.
But yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. High 97, you know what time it is, baby. High 97 mornings with Mero.
Wake it up, wake it up, wake it up.
Every Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. But fortunately for us, today is Friday. Fortunately for you, today is Friday.
You made it to the end of the week,
I mean,
baby.
congratulations. Make some noise for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're in your office, you know, if you're on your way to work, if you got to work,
Come
you know
on
what I mean?
now.
If you're on your break right now, outside smoking a Newport 1000, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody looking at you crazy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You did it. You did it. So we spoke before the break about Obama, rumors of Obama running for a third term. Mia, what is going on with that?
Just a rumor. You know, our former First Lady, Michelle Obama, she did visit the Call Her Daddy podcast, where she talked a lot about her experience as the First Lady and what it was like to be scrutinized for the things that she wore as a black woman and just being put on that, you know, main stage and always being talked about. Now, she also talked about whether or not we can hear from Obama for another term.
I hope not. I would actively work against that. And maybe a lot of people be like, good, we don't want him anyway. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do believe in the need for new vision. The 2 terms is not just about we like him and we want it. It's just like we're changing and growing so fast. This is a hard job. So I do believe that 8 years is enough.
Couldn't agree more with our First Lady.
100%.
I love Obese just as much as everybody.
Yeah.
I love the 2016 nostalgia that everybody goes through, and President's black, Lambo's blue, and all that type of stuff. I love it.
Of course.
But
go sit down.
This is a country that needs evolution. The reason why the Obama years is looked back so fondly amongst a bunch of people is because it was new, it was young.
Remember? What was it?
Hope, change.
Yes.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
activated the youth. Where is that new person to activate the youth and activate the country like that? Obama did his job. He did his bid.
Come on.
All right?
And now we need another one.
And I understand.
We need a fresh face.
Right. And I understand why it's being talked about because there's rumors out there about Donald Trump possibly changing constitutional laws and saying for a third term. You talk about call her daddy and stuff. You know, they're calling Trump daddy right now. But
they called me daddy.
Oh, man. But nah, that's the whole reason. Like, you shouldn't have a third term in this country.
Never.
8 years is just enough to get some new vision to lead this. And how about some young people running this country?
Hello, I was about to say, I was
Come
like, he might not make it through the second term.
Right.
Forget a third term.
And even beyond that, like term limits exist to prevent entrenchment, to prevent corruption, to prevent monarchy. We don't want a king. Like, if we wanted kings, it'd be a whole different type of situation. Like, you have somebody that's constantly being in that same seat for more than 8 years. Now what are we talking about? We're not talking about democracy anymore. Now we're talking about monarchy.
Yeah, it's the same thing that a lot of MAGA folks get upset about, or a lot of people that are against MAGA about, is that cult-like loyalty to a group instead of what's good for the country as a whole.
Let me tell you something very important, okay? And I told this to Zohran on the campaign trail. Brand loyalty is very good for ketchup, for tires,
for sneakers.
Right. Not for politicians, y'all.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So we need to recycle these people. Term limits for everybody.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You shouldn't have a lifetime appointment to be like a leader of a country or Congress, anything like that.
Not in this country, anyway. It works in other places. You know,
other places,
do what you gotta do.
Right.
But
Do your thing.
in these United States of America, you do not want that. So
No.
you don't want a king of America.
No.
That's not how this flies. That's not how this country was made great. None of that stuff.
None of that.
Get some new blood in here.
Please, some fresh faces. Every 8
Activate the
years.
people some way, somehow.
Facts.
Do what Obama did back then. Just do it this way.
Now,
you know what I mean?
and now we're not with Obama because he's hitting the Just for Men hard. Okay?
Remember how young and youthful he looked when he walked in? He looked like a member of New Edition. After
Come
that
on,
first
bro.
term, he was like,
He
yo.
walked out with the grays,
Looking wild.
the bags under his eyes.
Yeah,
we
bro.
put him through it. America put him
Listen,
through
America put him
This
through
country will aid you, all right?
all
We need
over a
somebody
third
else to
term, all
take
over
that.
a tan suit.
Yeah, shouts to Michelle Obama because she really held him down, and I can only imagine what it's like to be the woman in the household while all of this is happening.
Now,
The woman of the country, actually.
now, if she wants to have a
first lady.
conversation,
Right.
the conversation would be her running for president with Obama as the first husband.
The first man,
see,
if you
I
want to
got-
have the first gentleman.
I ain't gonna hold you.
know
I'm
what I'm
not really with that either. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
think
as
she
far as,
is,
like-
too.
Yeah,
I don't think she wants to do it.
good.
Yeah, but
It
that
wouldn't
would
work.
it wouldn't work because nobody would ever elect them. I mean, we saw what happened. We,
We
saw how
see
that
what
played out.
happened.
We
Yeah,
saw how that
it's-
played out.
I
But that's
don't
what
want
it's
that for her at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like once you've served this country and you've been on that stage, like Mia Bell said, like, it takes a lot out of you. Like, you know,
Yeah.
being able to come out when you feel like it and not have an obligation to your country to do that type of job. Like, once you've served, serve and live your life.
Serve and live your life. Do your civic duty and then get up out of there. Walk right off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying?
Come to,
Write a-
come
word, write
to
a book.
basketball games, the Super Bowls every once in a while. Wave for the
Wave.
people, you know what I'm
Word.
saying? And then go back and live your life.
That's it,
It's all
baby.
right. You
You're
did
good.
your job.
You got
Exactly.
Secret Service forever. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
unless Trump takes it away, like he does. Like he's
Yeah.
done. Like
Yeah.
he did.
True.
He did.
Oh, so listen, we got some questions
And
for
that's
y'all.
again why we don't want a monarch.
Exactly. DJ Cast One, political juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, call us up, 1-800-223-9797. How would you feel if Barack Obama could run for a third term? And, of course, we got our fearless leader, Zohran Mamdani, on the hour, talking about this snowstorm and what we got to do. Let's get it. Yeah, Hot 97 mornings with Mero, Monday through Friday. And today is Friday. You know what I mean? We up here at Hot 97 Studios like it's Snowpiercer. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for this like infinity storm. You know what I mean? But before that, we got prize time. We got tickets for you right now. Boxing night at MSG. Be calling 9 to see the ring. 6 Brooklyn-born Teofimo Lopez will defend his ring and WBO junior welterweight titles on Saturday, January 31st, when he takes on Brick City legend Shakur Stevenson, who is 24-0 with 11 knockouts at the Garden. Call us up, and right now, the traffic and weather with our girl Mia Bell.
Yes, I got you. Right now, it looks like there is a disabled vehicle on the Triborough Bridge. So, the
Sorry,
delays are here. Make sure you take your time. And as for the weather, it's about 28 degrees in New York, 25 in Connecticut, and 27 in New Jersey. A high of 37, a low of 13. Those wind gusts are up by 18 miles per hour and making it feel really cold out there. So please bundle up. And we all know we're expecting a lot of snow. Okay? It may begin late Saturday night, but know for sure that Sunday is going down into Monday. So please prepare yourself now. About 3 to 12 inches is what we're expecting. Get your grocery shopping done. Please don't go pushing people around. And just know, alternate side parking is in effect. Collections on schedule. Them kids should be in school then.
Facts.
Hey, thank you, Mia Bell. Listen, kids should be in school.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they made us go to school. We actually go to school, man. Listen, coming up, I still got to, speaking of school, I still got to play y'all these calls from these teachers answering the question, what is the craziest thing you have seen on the job? You know what I mean?
Alert involves a lot of number twos.
Yeah. Also, call us up and let us know your movie suggestions. You know what I mean? Because we're going to be snowed in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going to be snowed in with your boo.
And them kids.
And them kids. Right, yes, you're right. Your boo and them kids.
In order.
Don't forget the kids. So, get that streaming in order. Get your movie list, your snacks, all that thing in order. And Zohran Mamdani, our mayor, will be calling us this soon, very soon, to let us know what we got to do to get ready for the storm. All right? Mornings with Mero, Hot 97. It's Friday, baby. Let's end the week strong. 7 Mornings with Mero, holla at me. What is the nastiest, craziest thing you've ever seen as an educator, my guy?
There was a foul smell coming out of the bathroom. We didn't know who it was. We walked over. We see legs just out of the stall.
Uh-oh.
This kid who had narcolepsy fell asleep, took a deuce, and stunk up the whole building.
Oh, no.
It was wild. The whole building.
Yo, he Elvis'd it with narcolepsy?
He Elvis'd it with narcolepsy,
crazy.
man. I won't give up the kid's name. Embarrassing story for him.
I'm glad you didn't give up his name because he should be getting ready for prom right now and stuff. We're talking about the nastiest thing you have ever seen as an educator, or the craziest.
I've definitely seen like loads left in the toilet. No toilet tissue followed behind it, so it's like, they definitely just like pulled up and walked out, which is gross.
We're talking about education and educators and the trenches and the nastiest thing that you've seen in the trenches of education.
It was a half a day a couple of months back because it was a parent-teacher conference day. And I decided to go downstairs to the cafeteria with my students. The kids are eating lunch, and I started looking over to my class, and I noticed some of these kids had the food directly on the table instead of using the tray.
Oh, that's wild.
And they were eating directly off of the table. And I mean, the amount of bacteria that's on the table itself, you could put that in your head and think about that.
Gosh, come on, man.
And to make it even worse, the kids now love Takis, right?
Oh,
Kids
Breakfast of Champions.
digging into the bag of Takis, licking their fingers, and then they putting it back in the bag, and then they sharing it with their classmates. So,
see, this is why you don't got to get a flu shot every year.
yeah, that's why everybody's sick now, right?
Word up. Appreciate you, champ. And we got Big Zohran Mamdani this hour on the show telling you what to do to prepare for this nor'easter.
Mornings with Mero, wake up. You're listening to Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. Waking up with your boy.
On Hot 97.
Mornings with Mero, wake up. Yo, this is your boy, Kid Mero, Tri-State. Thanks for starting your morning with us. Weekdays from 6 to 10. Let's get it. Lock in with your boy. Mornings with Mero, wake up.
Hot 97.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got our guy, my guy, the New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani is here. My guy, let's get right into it, man. This storm is coming. It's going to be brutal. Possibly 3 to 12 inches of snow. We in a cold blue. I know what that means as a former teacher. What does that mean as it pertains to snow?
First of all, how you doing, my guy? It is such a pleasure to be on.
Thank you.
I just want to say congratulations again. This is so exciting that we got you on Hot 97. Truly. I just had a truck go by. I don't know if you heard it. Went, bah, 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 bah. So I think they're feeling it too. But I think it's as you said, a code blue is in effect, and what that means is that the city is intensifying its outreach to homeless New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs to connect them with shelter, because it's not just a snowstorm, it's also a cold front. So it's the conditions are going to be very, very difficult for New Yorkers. But what we're looking at, I would say expectations are starting around 6 inches of snow. They range all the way up to a foot. And we just want New Yorkers to take as many precautions as possible. The city is going to be doing everything in its power. So we actually started this morning at 6, brining the highways, the major roadways. Then we're going to be transforming DSNY from its sanitation typical work into the nation's largest snow fighting operation. So plows and chains and, starting from tomorrow night, 2,000 workers on 12-hour shifts that are going to be putting salt down as soon as we see the first snowflakes. And then once we see 2 inches of snow, they're going to be plowing and having about 700 salt spreaders hit every single part of the 5 boroughs.
Shout out to DSNY, man. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out DSNY, come on.
When you said brine in the streets, I was like, we were talking about chicken fingers yesterday. And I was like, what does brine in the streets mean?
Brining.
What should New Yorkers ourselves, what should we be doing to get prepared?
So I think the first thing I would say is if you have anything that you need for this weekend, go out and get it today. Do not wait until Sunday. As much as you can, stay home on Sunday. It's the perfect time to watch some terrible reality TV with your family and friends. Do not go out for groceries then. Go out today. And the second thing I would just say is know that the city is taking every precaution, right? We have 700 million pounds of snow on hand, of salt on hand to fight the snow. And we're seeing a city that's activated every single part of departments and agencies. So it's not just DSNY, it's also Parks Department, it's also our DOE preparing for what Monday is going to look like. All of this is on hand so that New Yorkers can just get back to their lives as they were.
How much of that salt was provided by your haters? Because I know they're salty.
That is a great idea for the future. I wish we had thought of it in time.
What about the New Yorkers that are vulnerable, right? The underhoused, people with no heat. Where can they go and start and when?
So we want to connect homeless New Yorkers with shelter. We want to make sure that they actually have a place that they can rest their head that's not outside. These conditions are frankly terrible. And so what the Department of Homeless Services has been doing is going out there and canvassing homeless New Yorkers wherever they may be and trying to bring them into shelters. And we've seen already this week more than 100 New Yorkers being connected with that. And that's something that will not only keep them safe, but we also want to connect them with services long term, because there isn't, it's not a compassionate city if it's one that lets a New Yorker build a home outside and that be the only place they can be.
We city kids, bro. What are the kids, the students? Are we watching the TV tomorrow, waiting to be like, hooray?
I remember sitting there, man, and watching the bottom of the screen, just hoping to see my school on there. I got some bad news for the students, though. I got to be honest. We are not going to be having a traditional snow day on Monday, no matter what happens this weekend. And that's not for a lack of trying, because there was a student that somehow found my wife's email and made the best case possible for a snow day. But it's either going to be a remote learning day or an in-person learning day.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We got to crack them books. And final question for you, my guy. Are you going to be out there in a North Face bubble coat shoveling snow? Man of the people?
I'm going to be out there. I don't know what coat it's going to be. I got to be honest with you. I'm going to be out there, and I'm going to be there with the incredible men and women of the DSNY and just doing everything that I can as one part of what the city's doing to keep people safe. So I appreciate the chance to just speak to New Yorkers directly, and also just for everyone who's out there, if you want to get regular updates, sign up for Notify NYC. We have a few million New Yorkers are on there, and that's where we provide the most immediate updates.
Notify NYC, y'all check it out. Go get locked in so you can get informed at a reasonable time. You know what I mean?
It's like the Sneakers app, but better.
Yes, and you don't take an L on that app. You know what I'm saying? Like you do on the Sneakers app.
Did you jump into the water with a full suit on?
Yo, we were talking about that.
Yes.
Yo,
we had a whole discussion. We thought it was AI.
Is it AI or is it you?
Ask me how much that suit costs.
It's a yes or no question, and I'll ask you the price.
$30.
So you did it. He did it. It wasn't AI.
It was real.
So I got God.
Shawnee's vindicated. Shawnee's vindicated.
My bad, Shawnee.
That's off the record, though. That's an internal question.
I bought that suit. I jumped in January 1st last year.
We thought it was AI because you didn't have shoes on. We was like, yo, ain't no way. Ain't no way. The mayor is out there barefoot on Coney Island doing the polar building.
Not this year. It was last year.
See, that's a real New York City mayor right there.
Sir.
Let's go. My guy, Zohran Mamdani, New York City's mayor, our leader. Let's go. Thank you, my guy.
Thank you, my man. Always, my brother.
And coming up next, Drake is still not like us, man. He's embroiled in legal battles, appealing cases, bro. What are we doing? Keep it locked.
Get up, get up, get up, wake up. Good morning, Tri-State. It's High 97 Mornings with Mero. Weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m.
Only on Hot 97.
They call me daddy.
Yeah. High 97 Mornings with Mero. Hug me, kiss me, squeeze me, because it's Friday, baby. You know what I'm saying? We here. The whole gang's in the building. Before the break, we talked about Drake and his continuous legal battles. You know what I'm saying? And you would think, when I say legal battle, you know, it's an actual legal battle. But he's keeping himself in court.
Gosh.
You know, because Drake has appealed to revive his defamation case over Kendrick's Not Like Us. Cass, you got the 411 on that one.
Guys, a few days ago, I was sitting here tight that we're still talking about this battle, but damn it, Drake won't let us stop talking about it. He's filed an appeal to overturn a dismissal of his defamation lawsuit over Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. He argues the song labels him a quote-unquote certified pedophile as a factual claim and not an opinion, and therefore should be considered defamation. Drake also claims that UMG, his label, aggressively promoted a song, worsening his public perception and causing reputational harm. His team says the judge created a dangerous and unprecedented rule by treating all rap diss track accusations as non-actionable opinion. The appeal argues that millions of listeners took the allegations literally, given the song's massive global reach. Now, Drake is asking the court to send a case to trial, saying a jury, not a dismissal, should decide whether the lyrics assert factual claims. Now, guys, I know it was so bad that J. Cole backed out of this.
Let's not muddy the waters. Let's keep it on Drake for 1 second.
Let's keep it on Drake here because the other person, the person who did engage in the battle, is still engaging in battles that have nothing to do with what hip hop was brought up upon.
And basically, everything you just read, you're saying that the court said, let it go. You're playing yourself.
Yes.
And Drake is like, I don't wanna.
I mean, to his credit, anybody calls you a pedophile, I would want to go to the furthest extent of the law to let people know I ain't touching no kids. I get that and I respect that. But my goodness, a lawsuit from a diss track, what has happened to the game?
I mean, listen, to piggyback over that, listen, fam, y'all all seen the Hassan Campbell clip.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Wack 100's like, yo, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So if somebody pulls the P word out on you, you know what I'm saying? That's serious business.
I mean, at this point, Drake is just battling himself. It's just making it worse and worse and worse. Plus, like, how do you expect to do the same thing over and over and get a different outcome? And now he wants to put it in front of a jury where all these people are going to be like,
A minor.
They're gonna be like, fam, like, what are we talking about? Like, you lost. Okay, Kaz, Mero, Mia Bell, Shawnee Culture. It's Kaz One speaking. I think this is a great course in learning how to live with your L's.
Well, Kaz,
take the L.
Kaz, I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna speak for Drake right now. I think Drake has a message for you.
What's that?
You don't rap, bro. You scratch.
well, listen, Drake. There's a garbage man down the street that's gonna tell you, fam, let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
I guess.
Let it go. Let's get back to these albums. Let's get back to this music.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? They girls want to shake and sing along to Drake.
Hello.
That's been my whole thing about it, right? Like the conversation we had earlier the week about J. Cole not being able to take him seriously as a top tier guy for backing out.
That's not what we said.
How are we supposed to take Drake seriously, even if he does win this lawsuit, right? If he wins,
for me,
he come back and be like, see, I told you, I really won this. Like, what's the end goal here? I don't get it.
Listen, we got the sports report coming up,
right?
And this ties directly into it.
Yeah.
This is a sports analogy. Winning fixes everything.
Yes.
So if you come out and you drop banger after banger after banger after banger, nobody's gonna. You could drop a song called "Pedophile." Right. You know what I'm saying? And if it bangs,
and if it hits,
nobody's gonna care.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what you got to do, baby. Just win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. So listen, Mia Bell, hit us with the traffic and the weather because it's getting nasty out there.
Yes, it is. 30 degrees in New York City. It feels like 19. There's a high of 37, low of 13. Alternate side parking is in effect. Schools open, collections on schedule.
Take your trash out. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen. Okay, listen. DJ Cash 1 is in the mix after 9 a.m. And, like I said before, we got the sports report coming up.
Yes,
and it's Friday! Listen, mornings with Mero, 6 to 10 a.m. We holding your hand all into the weekend, baby. Let's go. Holla.
Let's get it.
Yo, this is your boy, the Kid Mero Tri-State. Thanks for starting your morning with us. Weekdays from 6 to 10. Let's get it. Lock in with your boy. Mornings with Mero, wake up.
Hot 97.
Yeah, Friday, baby. It's Friday. Hot 97 mornings with Mero, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. Listen, man, we got the sports. We got DJ Cash 1 in the mix. In the mix. I like that. Yeah, feel this. Big watch show in the building, dog. So Friday, it's Friday, dog. We getting ready for the weekend, baby. We turning up. And right now, though, we got the sports report. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Cass, what you got for me?
Talk to me. There's one thing I do not like in sports right now. It's all these unwritten rules between top-level competitors. And dealing with that right now is tennis superstar Naomi Osaka. Shout out to her. She's in the Australian Open right now, putting the beats to Sorana Cîrstea. Okay. And after the match, you know, every time you see a tennis match, it's a nice little handshake. Thank you. Great. Yeah. Very icy handshake between the two. Very icy. Naomi Osaka is addressing the tense moment that followed her Australian win open over Sorana when the pair exchanged a very brief handshake. And Osaka later said Cîrstea was upset about her frequent, come on,
let's
shout,
go.
like just gassing herself up, like,
She was mad about that?
Yeah, I think in tennis you got to be like a little cutesy and curtsy and have like
come on, girl,
all that type of stuff. Yeah. But she's a competitor, right? Osaka, worldwide superstar, apologized afterwards and admitted her initial comments might have came off a little disrespectful, while Cîrstea downplayed the incident. Here's Naomi Osaka to Sorana complaining during the match after the loss.
Sorana Cîrstea is a tough competitor. She came to play tonight. What did it take to get through that one?
Apparently a lot of come-ons that she was angry about, but whatever.
Take that salt from the street, put it in there.
She's a great player. I think this was her last Australian Open, so... Okay, sorry she was mad about it, but...
That is the sound of a check. Yeah. You can be mad, but hey.
She let the drink off.
It's so subtle. I love it.
Yeah, the subtle shade is the best shade.
I love some classy shade from our star athletes. Shout out to Naomi Osaka. Don't let them downplay your greatness. Speaking of downplaying your greatness, congratulations are in order to Trinity Rodman of NWSL's Washington Spirit. Ooh. Of course, the daughter of NBA legend Dennis Rodman. She signed a record 3-year deal worth $2 million annually, making her the highest paid women's soccer player on the planet.
I know that's right.
Cha-ching. She also broke a record and became the highest paid player in the league. And also, European soccer is huge. They made big plays for her. They were trying to get her away from the United States because she was killing. As a 19-year-old rookie, she led the Washington Spirit to a championship in her rookie year, fresh out of Washington State. Obviously, she has great genes with her father and Dennis Rodman. They made their attempts, but American soccer held on to her. She's staying in Washington. She's playing for the Spirit, and she is now the highest paid player in the world. Shout out to her.
Build the league here. You know what I'm saying? Build the league at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In other news, Michael Irving, the playmaker, has had enough of the cocaine allegations from y'all. He's tired of it. On his new podcast, which is called...
The White House.
The White House.
But that was the name of their kicking spot when they were the Cowboys back in the day, right? That was the name of their band, though. They go and hang out.
Wait.
Hold on. Michael Irvin has a podcast, and he calls it The White House.
It's called The White House.
And he has all the cocaine allegations.
Come on.
Yo!
Listen, Shani, come on.
I'm right there in front of the camera for 5 hours. After the game, I do a little belt thing, and everybody sends me all the... Man, Mike, right now, he coked out right now. He all on coke. Wait. First of all, y'all know damn well coke don't last 5 hours. I'm thinking in 20 years. But if you got some 5-hour stuff, let me know.
Let me know. That sounds like something that somebody on cocaine would know. Because I don't know cocaine doesn't last 5 hours. I didn't name the podcast The White House. I didn't name the hangout spot The White House. What did you expect me to think, Michael Irving?
Come on,
now, Michael Irving. But come on, son. You ain't fooling nobody.
You had the puree, bro. You had the 5-hour energy.
The A1 Perico, man. Come on. What we doing? Shout out to Michael Irving, man. Unfortunate what happened in the national championship. You know what I mean? Losing to Indiana. But he had a great time putting the belt to ass to all those players and teams on the way to the chip. But
listen, they got the U has a mascot.
Yes.
And it's Michael Irving. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to the playmaker, y'all. Listen, call
check
us
his podcast out on Netflix, by the way, The White House. It's
That's a
out there
fact.
with
Yo,
Marshall. Yes,
check
sir.
it out. You know what I'm saying? Because Michael Irving is pure entertainment.
Facts.
He's pure uncut.
He loves everything pure.
Call us up. We want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? 1-800-223-9797. We're going to play our guy, Zohran. He's going to give you all the information you need to deal with this brutal storm that's coming. And we also have DJ Cast One in the mix. Big Wancho taking you on a Friday. Yeah, Friday. Hot 97 mornings with Mero, baby. It is Friday. Yeah, hit the main horse. Double time. You know what I'm saying? DJ Cast One is in the mix. He's taking you to the weekend. We taking you to the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's been an honor and a privilege to be here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm your boy, the Kid Mero. You can find me everywhere at the Kid Mero. You know what I'm saying? Victory Light podcast. You know what I'm saying? Patreon.com/Victory Light. You know what I mean? On 7 p.m. with my brother Kaz.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
you dig?
Yes, sir.
7 p.m. in Brooklyn with
New
Carmelo
post game
Anthony.
is up right now, by the way. We're talking about the Golden State Warriors. Check that out ourselves. Carmelo Anthony breaking down the Kuminga Butler thing. Let's go.
Live. You know what I'm saying? You know who it is. We got Mia Bell in the building.
I'm always here hanging out with you guys Monday through Friday. You know,
what I'm
you
saying?
can see me outside of these streets. Sensation.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Of course, DJ Cast One.
You know what it is. At DJ Cast One. Hit me up right now. The calendar is open for the February and March bookings. Let's get these clubs rolling.
That's Get the bookings in right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting hectic. And of course, the master of the boards himself, Shawnee Culture.
Yeah, everywhere Shawnee Culture with a K, you know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and I have the Kid Mero, the human durag, baby, because I keep it wavy. Mornings with Mero, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. We gonna see y'all on Monday for sure. It don't matter if it's 80 feet of snow, but y'all gonna hear from us. Holla. Enjoy your weekend. We out. Peace.
Mornings with Mero, wake up.
It's your boy, the Kid Mero. We are New York City. You know what I'm saying? BX, BK, QU, LI, SI, NJCT. Stand up. We everywhere, baby. Harlem, where you at? Wake it up.
Hot 97.